Hello, everybody, and welcome to the final IntyCenter of the group stage. We're going to do it a little bit differently today. Rather than me simming and giving you the highlights, we're going to sim everything direct to the recording here on IntyCenter. I'm going to see it happen live. You're going to see what happened when I saw it happen live again. These are our standings coming into it. You can see we've only got 2 of our 8 teams qualified. We got 2 teams in Canada that are in really good position. They win, they're in. We got 2 teams alive in the Far East. And then we got 3 teams. Any kind of combinations can happen there. With that said, let's go ahead and get this over to today's. And we will start with those Canada games because those are, again, the simplest ones for both Lat Amazings and the Say Hey Willie Mays Hayes. It is win and you are in. Apparently, I did not finish today. So here we go. You see, we got 2 days of games left, but only West Coast USA will play on tomorrow. So let's go ahead. Teddy Bears at Say Hey Willie Mays Hayes. Say Hey Willie Mays Hayes win, and they are in. A loss does not eliminate them, but man, does it make it so that they do not control their own destiny and they want to try to avoid that. You have to imagine. So we got Christy Mathewson going up against Jim Palmer in this one. Let's go ahead and get it started. We're going to jump to the third, or we're going to let it play the first 3 innings. And then we will speed up or slow down based upon how the game is going. So through 4, the Say Hey Willie Mays Hayes are up 2-1. They scored 2 in the first inning. The Teddy Bears got 1 in the third. Let's take a look here. We got RBI single from Willie Mays. Got a sac fly from Stan Musial. And then in the third, we got a sac fly from Tris Speaker. So let's go ahead and go back to the game. We'll go a full inning. Oh, 2 more for the Say Hey Willie Mays Hayes. They're looking good to advance right now. It's a double from Rico, a double from Johnny Bench, and a single from Jackie Robinson's got them up 4-1. Let's go forward another inning. Up 5-1 now. They can taste it. A solo homer from Yaz knocks Mathewson out of the game. Let's go ahead till the next inning. Uh-oh, a 3-run inning from the Teddy Bears. Solo homer from Heine Zimmerman. Double from Joe Tinker. Single from Eddie Collins. After a walk to Johnny Kling. So they score 3. It's now 5-4. This game is no longer a fait accompli. And they tie it up. The Teddy Bears tie it in the 7th. Single from Speaker, a walk to Frank Baker, home run Baker. And then George Stone. With that sac fly, ties it up. Everything to play for now. Teddy Bears take a 7-5 lead. The Say Hey Willie Mays Hayes are choking. Oh my goodness. A single from Collins, a triple from McGee. They intentionally walk Cobb. Clyde Milan rounds out. Teddy Bears score a pair. Shawn down to 6 outs to try to get 2 runs and guarantee a spot in the knockouts. We'll go at bat by at bat for Shawn's innings. There's a single that'll put the tying run on base. Wow. I think we just tied it up. Dick Allen ties it at 7. Lots of drama here as the Say Hey Willie Mays Hayeses try to punch their ticket to the knockout round. Well, they're going to get the go-ahead run on with 2 outs in the 8th. Duke Schneider will step in. Snyder sends it high, deep, and out of here. Wow. A 4-run 8th inning has put the Say Hey Willie Mays Hayeses back in the driver's seat as they look to punch their ticket to the knockout round. There's the, well, nope, there's an error. That won't be the 3rd out of the inning. And another hit. They're going to get runners on 2nd and 3rd. Can they get some insurance runs here? Nope. It'll be a ground out to end it. So Teddy Bears 3 outs left to try to play spoiler. Shawn 3 outs away from punching a ticket to the knockout round. Fielded and retired. Shawn 2 outs away from the knockout round. Tug McGraw facing George Stone. This reminds me, Guardians prospect Tugboat down in A-ball looks pretty good this year. Looking forward to seeing how he progresses because Tugboat is a great nickname for a pitcher. All right, last chance for the Teddy Bears to play spoiler. Will they do it? Popped up. Petrocelli's calling for it. And the Say Hey Willie Mays Hayeses are going to make their way to the knockout rounds. Save the game. We'll see if Amazings can join them. We will have the matchup of Justin Verlander and Jim Bunning. We're going to do the same thing. We're going to do the first 3 innings, and then we'll adjust based upon how the game is going for what cadence we go at. Wow. Bandwagoners jumped out early. They had a 5-0 lead. Solo homer from Eddie Matthews, 2-run homer from Hank Aaron. They add to that in the 3rd, 2-run homer from Hank Aaron. He's having a heck of a day. But then bottom of the 3rd, 3-run homer Josh Hamilton, 2-run homer Yordan Alvarez. Robinson Cano RBI single. Amazings take the lead 6-5. Let's do an inning. Bandwagoners back in the lead. What happened? 3-run homer from the pinch hitting Billy Williams. Wow. Do another inning. Another run for the Bandwagoners. Willie McCovey with a solo homer. Amazing B on the ropes. Again, not eliminated with a loss, but it does get more complicated. So he'd obviously much prefer to win this game and punch his ticket directly. 10-6 now. Another run in, a solo homer from Maury Willis. Jesus Christ, how many homers have they given up today? Let's see so far. Bandwagoners. Eddie Matthews with a homer, Hank Aaron with 2 homers, Billy Williams with a homer, Willie McCovey with a homer, and Maury Willis with a homer. Maybe try not having the team hit home runs, Amazing B. You might have more success. That's just my strategy tip for you. Take it or leave it. All right, let's do half inning, half inning, half inning. All right, we'll do at bats for Amazings. Lat Amazings. here in Montreal trying to rally. They've got 6 outs left. They need at least 4 runs with those 6 outs if they're going to rally. They do get a leadoff walk. They'll bring up Adrian Beltre. Hey, first 2 runners reach. That's how you get a rally going. We saw the 8th inning work for Say Hey Willie Mays Hayes. That's going to be the first out of the inning. 5 outs left to try to rally for 4 runs. Josh Hamilton, we know he homered earlier. Does he have any magic left in him? Not this time. That one's not going to go the distance. Juan Soto. Deep, but not deep enough. And Amazings. A lot of Amazings will head to the 9th and still needing 4 runs. We're going to skip through Heels half of the inning. See if they do anything. They don't. So still a 4-run game. Jordan Alvarez up against Hoyt Wilhelm. Heels trying to play spoiler. There's going to be the first out of the inning. 2 outs away from making Amazings sweat it out and see what happens elsewhere. Fly ball from Pujols is deep, but not deep enough. Last out of the group stage for Lat Amazings. And it's going to be a ground ball to short, fielded cleanly. They're out. The Bandwagoners play spoiler. Lat Amazings drop it 10-6. Let's go ahead and save this game. Now, let's go ahead to our Far East. Miasma needing a win. They're hosting the Convicts. Ever since Wang let Dick do it, they've been playing much better. They'll be tossing Charlie Sweeney against King Felix. Once again, we're going to do the same thing. 3 innings followed by a pause, and we'll sim based upon where we are from there. Miasma all over it early. 4 runs in the first. See a 3-run homer by the battle droid himself. And then they added another run on a Cleveland's own Big Ed Delahunty solo homer to lead it off. So they're looking pretty good right now. Let's just do an inning at a time. Well, that'll make it interesting. It's 6-3. How did the Convicts get their 3? Let's see. RBI double from Renneria and a 2-run homer from Salvador Perez. Pete Browning does get a sac fly to put a run back up there, so it's 6-3. All right, let's do another inning. 6-4. The Convicts hanging around. See a walk to Acuna. Goes to second on a wild pitch. Shohei brings Acuna home on the double. So it's 6-4. Shohei probably bet he was going to get that double. I know. He allegedly wasn't involved. Whatever. All right, let's do another inning here. Still good. We'll do another full inning here. Still good. Let's do a half inning. Let's do a half inning. Let's do at bats here. Miasma 3 outs away from getting a win that they really do desperately need. They'll get a strikeout. The Toad striking out. First batter he faced Salvador Perez. He'll now face Andres Galarraga. Toad. Oh, great diving catch from Billy Hamilton. It's got Wang 1 out away from a much needed victory. And Hamilton will chase that one down. Miasma does what they need to do. They get the win 6-4. Who's the player of the game? The battle droid, Roger Connor. Roger. All right. Reseda and the Lemurs. This one is not going to impact who qualifies. Reseda's already through. The Lemurs are out, but let's go ahead and run this one. All right. Roy Halladay, Ron the Gator. There we go. All right. This one doesn't really matter, so we're going to do the first 3 innings. Reseda looking good, up 3-0. Solo homer from Eddie Murray in the 3rd. 2-run homer from Gary Carter in the 2nd. We're just going to go to the 7th because this game doesn't really matter. 7-3. Let's see. 4th inning. Andre Dawson with a homer. Mike Schmidt with an RBI single. Eddie Murray got caught stealing. Seems kind of strange. Looks like he might have been picked off leaning because that's a 2-4 throw out for the caught stealing. No, I guess that's a normal steal. 4, not 3. Ignore the idiot. Let's see. Derek Jeter RBI single. Dave Parker. Ozzie Smith. George Brett thrown out at 3rd. 2-run homer from Luis Gonzalez makes it 7-3. Let's do an inning at a time. Oh, we got a game 7-6 between the free fallers. See, walk to A-Rod, single by Jeter. 2 out, single to Frank Thomas, double from Luis Gonzalez. He's having a day. Todd Hundley with a single, walk, and then Giambi strikes out to end the inning. All right. All right. We're going to do half innings, and then if we still got a 1-run game, we'll do at-bats for the 9th. All right. 9th inning, free fallers, looking for an insurance run against Eddie Guardado, who's going to issue a leadoff walk. That'll bring up Eddie Murray, who thought he was a speedster earlier. He'll draw another walk. Well, 2 walks to open the inning. You got Schmidt, Rice, and Carter coming up. That could be a recipe for disaster for the Lemurs. That one's going to fall. So bases loaded for Jim Rice. Can the free fallers? Oh, Guardado gets the strikeout. That was huge. Gary Carter now looking to drive in an insurance run. Oh, they'll get it thanks to the unforced error. Not sure if that was a wild pitch or a pass ball. That one's going to be deep enough, I think, to score a run. No, it's not. So now 2 outs. Andre Dawson steps up. So the only run they get from the bases loaded comes on that wild pitch. Wasted opportunities, but they do get the 1 insurance run. And Terry Forster will try to close it out for Reseda and send them into the knockout stages with some momentum. Again, they've already qualified. The Lemurs are already eliminated. But it's always good to at least end with some momentum. They are 2 outs away from doing so. Oh, they got to walk. That means the tying runs at the plate in the person of Jason Giambi. With 2 outs, though, they strike him out. Reseda looking good. Go ahead. We're going to save this. And what we're going to do, we're going to end this now because what we have left is West Coast USA today, West Coast USA tomorrow. So We're going to take a look at our standings here. You can see Say Hey is in. Ball Players and Miasma and Lad Amazings all tied at 9 and 7. A lot of chaos can still come out of West Coast USA, just so it doesn't get cut off with the time limits here. We're going to stop this recording. I'm going to post updates to the thread, and we'll come back and we'll do our last 4 games of the group stage in the same way, with the West Coast USA needing to take us home. So that's going to do it for IntyCenter this time. We will see you next time for the final 4 games of the group stage here at the Fidus Baseball Classic.